Your network built by us just for you is a strapline that our customers know us for. We build networks that are specific for their needs and their requirements. We've applied that to our staff and our learners and our apprentices because we know that everyone learns very differently. So we've got a lab set up where people can get their hands on the software and the hardware, really understand the intricacies and really get to grips with it. We've got meeting rooms where people can talk through theories and concepts, and we've got whiteboards where people can draw those out and understand them at a very different level.
The experience of my apprenticeship has been really good. They've been really interactive with me, and they've been telling me exactly what I need to know in order to win in this market because it's so quickly changing. They've given me the necessary skills to be able to compete in this market, and they've given me the ability to make sure that I've got the foundations built from the start in order to win.
So one thing I'm excited about to start the apprenticeship is just the learning and the understanding of being a project manager. I really enjoy the actual job of it, but actually learning the fundamentals and all the details, all the intricacies that go into being a project manager is what I'm really excited to learn and find out.
We've massively invested in the apprenticeship scheme over kind of the last 16 years, so since the inception of the business. There was a couple of reasons for that. One, giving kind of youngsters the opportunity to step into the professional world whilst learning and earning at the same time. It's always a really fantastic platform. And what we've been able to do is actually build a full workforce and a big crew of the management team as a result of that apprenticeship platform. So you give people the opportunity to learn and grow, they're always going to buy into that, and they're always going to overperform and kind of over-deliver on your expectation, which is, it's always really quite nice to watch, actually. It's really quite wholesome. But actually, because you give them the opportunity to learn and because they're investing in themselves whilst earning, you'll find that you can retain a lot more institutional knowledge. So I think it's something along the lines of 40% of our management team that are running and growing the organisation were previously apprentices or currently are apprentices. And I think about 30% of the current workforce are apprentices. So we've got people that are coming in at entry level, straight out of school, which is great because people learn very differently. And I think school maybe isn't the right place for people to understand their calling and how they want to move forward in life. But actually people that have come in at other roles, like I've got an office manager who's shown that she wants to go down the route of project management, and project management is quite a scary place to be. I think there's a lot of qualification there that maybe isn't quite relevant or can scare candidates off, but actually being able to get your hands on, apply the theory, apply it to the real working world, and actually see the outcome of that piece of work and the application of theory is fantastic. And being able to put someone on that apprenticeship course to do that and then retain that skill set is really, really good for us, because we can then continue to build that workforce and continue to build their knowledge base whilst reaping the rewards of that theory and that application of it.
The apprenticeship programme has benefited me because if it weren't for it, I'd probably be in university right now doing a degree that I don't particularly like to do. The apprenticeship programme has actually introduced me into the actual corporate world. It's given me an insight as to what I need to do and how I need to build my career, starting from the bottom up.
Being a mum, having apprenticeships is really, really useful. You get to still be in the work life and not have to dedicate hours and hours of your time to a uni degree. You are able to learn alongside working, so you're still able to earn a living while also learning on the job and also get the qualifications at the end as well.
We've had members of staff come in as kind of sales apprentices or even accounts apprentices that have then worked their way up to the management board. And on that management board, they can actually really affect the way we work on a day-to-day basis and actually affect the growth of the organisation. And it's that growth that we love seeing, because it's both personal and professional and business growth as well.
Because I gain a qualification and I get to do what I love.